Hari Om, salutations to all. Shubh Adi Shankaracharya Jayanti. Today we are very indebted to Bhagwan Adi Shankaracharyaji for reviving Sanatana Dharma, and whatever we are practicing today is because of his great sacrifices, efforts, a very short life that he lived of only 32 years. But the amount of work that he did and the way he brought back the entire Sanatana Dharma, people who had gone out of this fold into Buddhism, materialism, atheism, nihilism. He brought back all of them into the Sanatana Dharma fold again by championing the cause of Advaita. He wrote commentaries, he traveled across the country, he established many temples, revived many temples, built 4 mathas in 4 corners of the country, did a lot of uh, national integration. He took the priests from Kerala, made them officiating priests in Badrinath. He took priests from Karnataka and put them in Pashupatinath temple, priests from Maharashtra in Rameshwaram. Like that, even the 4 mathas, the 4 heads that he appointed, his 4 disciples, they are not from that same place. From Madhya Pradesh, Sureshwaracharya is from Madhya Pradesh. He was heading Sringeri Math. Each place like that, if you see, he was a great leader, a great patriot, a great uh, reviver of Sanatana Dharma, great author, fantastic commentaries, beautiful. His uh, compositions, poetic compositions, the prose commentaries that he wrote. Gurudev used to say Sanskrit language is like plastic in his hands. It is so flexible, he can use it to express whatever he feels like. And that meter in which he will express, that will convey the mood also very clearly. So, master of Sanskrit, a great scholar, a Vedic master, Advaitic champion, a great bhakta, a great leader, a great orator, a great person who could debate and defeat the opponents. And the openness of the Bharatiya culture is that when a person gets defeated in their philosophy, they will accept the philosophy of the victor. And that way he defeated so many different schools of thought, the people from different schools of thought, and finally he is the one who ascended the Sarvajna Peeth in Kashmir. Nobody, very rarely somebody has ascended that peeth. To ascend that, you have to pass through 4 gates, and each gate there is one particular philosophy. Their champion is you have to debate with them, defeat them. And he defeated all of them and ascended that. So, one of the greatest masters who chose to serve the country, served it most brilliantly, revived the Sanatana Dharma. From the age of 8 onwards, he started his main work. Up to 32, he was supposed to live only for 16 years, but another 16 years, Vedavyasji extended his life. And quietly, this great master just disappeared behind Kedarnath. There is no Samadhi of Adi Shankaracharyaji. Today there is a beautiful murti which is there behind Kedarnath ji, and one can have darshan there. But actually there is no Samadhi to this great master. Today is called National Philosophers Day, if you are aware. I think 8-10 years ago, this day was declared as National Philosophers Day or the World Philosophers Day. Whatever, International Philosophers Day, whatever you call it, like we have the International Yoga Day, like that, so it's the Philosophers Day. And to us, especially in this Chinmaya Mission Parampara, Gurudev was inspired a lot by Adi Shankaracharyaji. And so we follow his parampara. And so for us, it is a very important sacred day. And Gurudev's Gita commentary is based on Shankaracharyaji's commentary. And Gurudev did so much to bring the works of Adi Shankaracharyaji to the masses. Atmabodh, Tattvabodh, Vivek Chudamani, Aparokshanubhuti, Sadhana Panchakam, name it, and Gurudev's commentary will be there on it, and he has ensured that people know about it. So the teachings and the teacher, they are one, and one should always hold on to the teaching, and living the teaching, transforming ourselves is the greatest tribute one can pay to the teacher. So if we live that Advaitic vision, the way of life, with this conviction that I am Brahman, I am not this body, mind and intellect, I may do all the duties in the world, but I am not any of these roles. I am the reality, Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. That is the tribute that we offer to Adi Shankaracharyaji as well as to Puja Gurudev. And Gurudev would always say that Shankaracharyaji is the fittest spiritual general. Some of the most beautiful things Gurudev has said about Shankaracharyaji. I'm just going to read one paragraph. See, here he says that an exquisite thinker, a brilliant intellect, a personality scintillating with the vision of truth, a heart throbbing with industrious faith, an ardent desire to serve the nation, sweetly emotional and relentlessly logical, in Shankara, the Upanishads discovered the fittest spiritual general. This is great Shankaracharya and this is what Gurudev says. And that's where he says the great Sanskrit language almost became plastic. He would mold it into any shape, into any form. From rigorous prose, heavily laden with irresistible arguments, to flowing rivulets of lilting, tuneful songs of love and beauty, there was no technique in language that Shankara did not take up. And whatever literary form he took up, he proved himself to be a master in it. This is our great Shankaracharyaji, and beautiful tribute that Gurudev pays to him. A great organizer, a far-sighted diplomat, a courageous hero, a tireless servant of the country. Selfless and unassuming, this mighty angel strode up and down the length and breadth of the country, serving his motherland and teaching his countrymen to live up to the dignity and glory of Bharat. This is Shankaracharyaji. And so, when we offer, when we celebrate the Jayanti of such great masters, we should ask today one question: what is that one teaching of Shankaracharyaji that I will apply in my life and live that uncompromisingly? There are so many things that Shankaracharyaji has spoken about, so many devotional hymns, so many commentaries, many sutras, many things he has written, many things he has done. Out of his life, one thing that I can pick today. And if I want to know more about what he has done, I have to go through his works. One has to read his life. CIF has brought out this beautiful book on Adi Shankaracharyaji's biography. In Chinmaya Mission also we have this Shankara the Missionary. Chinmaya International Foundation has that, I think from finite to infinite, something like that is the title, Adi Shankara. So read more about him, know more about him, then take your time and decide one thing. That what is that one thing? The crux of Vedanta is Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. That's the essence of Advaita. Shankaracharya lived like that. One can even take up devotion. He loved Bhagwan Shiva. Many consider him as avatar of Bhagwan Shiva also. So his devotion to Lord Shiva also can be taken up. It need not be only Advaitic. His service and his patriotism for the country and so many things, his leadership skills. From any of these, I can choose one. So that is Adi Shankaracharyaji's Jayanti today, and may we be inspired by him, and may we ensure that we carry forward his legacy and ensure that our country and culture, we are able to offer our contribution to make this glorious culture, Sanatana Dharma, flourish more and more, and this great country, Bharat, shine more and more. So, our tribute to Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharyaji, our salutations to him. सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः